guys, it's Margaret, and it is that time again. It's time to bring you the FBA, Amazon FBA sales update for the first 2 weeks in August. And it's not been great, so hang on to your hats. Let me show you what's sold. So as you guys know, I have not sent in a shipment for a while, so I guess I shouldn't complain because anything that's coming in is good, right? So here we go. Let me scoot this over so you can see. And I'm just going to show you everything because nothing I send up is, replenishable or like, oh, this is a bolo I need to hide from everybody. It's just the standard normal stuff, I think, but maybe it's something new for you that you might think about sending in. Okay, so this is the first thing that sold, this Maxell video cassette, and these went in solo, but I sold 4 of them. So the person that bought them bought 4, so they sold for $23.96, and so my net there was $10.88. And these I picked up for probably 10 cents a piece at the local charity shop where VHS are 10 cents. Next up is this kid's book called Cool Robots, and this book sold for $7.99 and net me $3.88. So again, I mean, it's not a ton, but this book I probably picked up for 10 cents or a quarter, and so, every little bit rolls up into a bigger bit. Another one of these Tom Swift books sold. I picked those up at a church garage sale, a whole set of them. I can't remember what I paid for the whole set, but they've been selling off. That's been really nice. So this sold for $12.99 and net me $7.78. And then this is where one of the, I picked this book up in the foreign section, so keep an eye out, look through the foreign books, and especially books for children, because I used to teach. I taught for 14 years, and I always heard a lot from the Spanish-speaking teachers that there was hardly, they were having trouble finding a lot of materials, teaching materials, or, I think it's getting a lot better now, but when I was first starting out, yeah, there was. So anyway, here we go. This book sold for $7.99 and it made $3.88. So again, if it's a 10 cent, 10 or 25 cent investment, not too bad. Didn't hurt me to send it in. And then this is a Bucilla cross stitch, counted cross stitch. I've sent in a couple, and I think I may have sold 1 or 2. I sell them generally on eBay or Etsy, but I guess I must have thought, hey, let me give it a try. So I did. It sold for $14.98 and I net $9.71. And this one I probably paid $1 or $2 for it. So. And then here is a dark room book. This one sold for $13.45 and net me $7.37. I think I got this one, it was either 50 cents or $1 because I got it at the charity shop near me that the adult books are usually about 50 cents or $1 depending. And then this is a Doctor Who VHS that sold. I picked these up at Goodwill, and they were 79, 99 cents in that range when I picked them up, and I got a lot of them. So this one sold for $9.99 and net me $5.23. And then another one went as well, The Day of the Daleks, and it sold for $8.47 and net me $3.94. And then here we've got this book about Texas, A Crossroads of North America, and it doesn't want to let me scroll, so let me scooch it. There we go. Texas, The Crossroads of North America, $17.65 is what it sold for, and net me $11.35. And this Madame Alexander doll was one of my grandmother's that I sent in. You know what? This one might have been one that I picked up at an estate sale. I'm trying to remember, because my grandmother had this, but then I did pick up an Alice doll at an estate sale, so it was one or the other. At the estate sale, I picked it up for $10. It was one of those, I guess I'm going to give it a shot. So, if it's from my grandmother, then the investment is $0. If it's from the estate sale, then the investment is, I think, $10. So $17.30 is what I brought home on that. Next up is another VHS, sold for $7.99. And net me $3.77. And this is a Bet's Handbook of Industrial Water Conditioning. I remember exactly where I got this. we were at an estate sale, and we had left and had Randy come back with me because there was a lot of electrical equipment and vintage. I mean, I think the guy was, like a tinkerer, but also like maybe an electrical engineer. And so he had all of these books. Well, they hadn't even opened the cupboards in the garage. And when we opened them up, there were all of these vintage, like electrical engineering type books and this type of thing. Vintage ones. And so I just said, Randy, get those books down, get them. And so he pulled them all down, and we had to go ask for a deal on them. So anyway, that's what happened with those. So $7.99 is what it sold for, and my net was $3.14. And then this is, was this a VHS? Yeah. This VHS, oh, it's not wanting to scroll for me again, is Jesus, Holy Child, Masada, Last Fortress, and $9.99 is what it sold for, and net me $5.23. Again, probably picked it up for a dime because my charity shop sells them for a dime. 10 for $1. And then this one, Alfred Hitchcock and the Three Investigators in the Secret Phantom Lake, sold for $9.99 and net me $5.58. And I had a calculator open to share with you the total for those 2 weeks, and it came out to about $95. So if you think about it, it's not too bad because I haven't sent in a shipment probably since May, and that's been a long time. So I do have a shipment ready to go. I just need to weigh it and put the label on it and get it in. So yeah, I'm getting back into that. I have a bunch of games to send in. So as soon as school starts, I'll be able to focus a little more on getting another shipment in. So those numbers will start to go up. So anyway, those are the things that I sold in the first 2 weeks of August on Amazon FBA. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are not, think about subscribing. I do videos almost every day, mostly reseller related, but sometimes there are unboxings and vlogs, but we always have lots of fun. So anyway, hope to see you around, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.